Hey guys, my name is Haley. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing, as requested, a Q&A. Get ready with me. So if you guys would like to continue watching this, please like and subscribe, and let's get to it. Okay guys, so to start off, I'm going to answer one question, and I actually wrote my questions all the way over here. So if you see me looking down, that is why. My first question that I'm going to answer is, if you could be any tree in the woods, what would it be? So I would actually be a California redwood tree. I think that they are really beautiful. They're super tall, they have really, really pretty leaves, and they're super strong. So it's just kind of what I want to be. I want to be strong. I want to be tall. I don't want to be looking up at people. I want to be my own person. I want to be setting examples. So I just think that it's a beautiful tree, and it's one of my favorites. So from there, I'm actually going to do my eyebrows off camera, just because they take like 10 minutes, and I don't want you guys sitting here watching me do my eyebrows for 10 minutes when I should be answering questions and doing other things. So once I'm done doing my eyebrows, I will be right back. Hey guys, just finished my eyebrows. I actually used the Goof Proof by Benefit pencil. I love this. It is my favorite. Seems like I was only gone for 5 seconds, but really it was like 10 minutes, so. Anyways, I'm gonna start us off with another question. And this question is, soda or water? Definitely water. It keeps you hydrated. There are times where I just crave a soda or crave like a juice, but water is my best friend. Some people don't like water, they say it tastes funny, but water doesn't have a taste. So that's what I really like about it. You can just drink it all day and it helps you. So another question is, if you were stranded on an island, what 3 things would you take with you? And you can only take 3 things. So I would take water, I would take sunscreen, and I would take a hat. Those might sound weird, but that's what I would take. Water because you want to stay hydrated, sunscreen because you don't want burns all over your body, and a hat to cover your face, to cover your head, to kind of give you shade, to cool you down, because it's probably going to be hot if you are stranded on an island. So next, I have already put moisturizer on my face. I use the Cetaphil moisturizer recommended by my dermatologist. It is wonderful. It works wonders. After that, I normally use this primer. I love it, so that's what I'm going to put on. This is the Blur and Pore Minimizer primer, so I just put that on. And sorry for my mirror being here, I don't really have the full setup complete yet, so this is what we're working with. Not that it's really that much in the way, I'm still doing everything. So I just put it right here where my pores are like the biggest. I have the biggest pores of my life, and that's because in middle school and part of high school I didn't take care of my skin, and I didn't wash my face all the time, and it's catching up with me now, and no regrets, right? No regrets. I can't get this lid on. After that, I kind of let it sit for a little. I start dabbing it in while we're letting it sit. Another question is my favorite football team. So my favorite football team is the 49ers, but my boyfriend loves the Cowboys, and I'm with him 24/7, so I know a lot about the Cowboys, and I've learned to accept that the Cowboys do have a place in my heart just because of everything. And I watched the show called DCC, Making the Team. It's the cheerleaders for the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, and it's my favorite. So I guess I kind of like the Cowboys, but 49ers all the way. I will never stop saying that. Another question, K-pop or dubstep for the rest of my life? I would rather say none, but if I had to pick one, it'd probably be dubstep, because K-pop is really, really annoying. I'll pass. So next, I don't use foundation all over my face. I just conceal. So what I normally do is, I actually have some on my hand. I put it on where I'm breaking out the most. So like if I have some pimples, which I do, I'll like cover it, spot treat it, and just go from there. And I have a couple on my nose. So that's really it. And then I take this and I put it right under my eye, because that's where I need the most help. Ooh, that is a lot. So that is my makeup routine with that. And then I just take my beauty blender and I blend it all out. So while I'm blending, another question I got asked is, would I rather have no eyebrows for the rest of my life or no teeth? And I can't do my eyebrows, like I can't draw them on, I guess. So I say probably no teeth, and I'll just get fake dentures because the question didn't say I couldn't get fake teeth. So that was an easy way out. I mean, might as well, right? I sit here forever just taking my time to press this into my skin, because if I don't, it looks cakey and disgusting, and I'd just rather not deal with that. So another question: would you rather keep your eyes closed for the rest of your life or your mouth? Probably my mouth, because I wouldn't want to go a day without being able to see, because there's so many things that you can see in this world that could change your life, and if you can't see that, what's the point? Because I don't need to talk. If I can write, that's how I'll try and talk, I guess. That's my form of communication. I would never not want to be able to see. So people who struggle with that on a daily basis, I give them props, because I don't know how they do it. So from here, I kind of just put the extra on my beauty blender. Kind of just put it everywhere else to just even out everything. Then I cover my nose because for some reason I have like a burn on my nose. Like, I think I exfoliated too hard, and it kind of like made my skin super dry, so when I itched it, it kind of like started peeling, and now it hurts. It hurts when I put anything on it, but I still do it because I don't want that seen. Anyways, everything on my forehead with my pimples, I kind of just blend that out as well, because I don't like putting foundation on my forehead or just anything on my forehead, because I have been blessed with these lines from my parents. My genes, everyone in my family has these lines. I guess we just have big foreheads, and it kind of just emphasizes those if I have a lot of product on my forehead. Okay, we're all set. So from here, this is when I start putting my powder on, and I use the Fit Me pressed powder. Another question. Cars or trucks? Definitely cars. I feel more comfortable driving a car. I have driven trucks before, and I'm very uncomfortable. I feel like I can't take my eyes off. I have to have both hands. I'm very stiff, just because they're super big, and I feel like I'm in both lanes, and I feel like I'm going to hit somebody. So it's just not my preference. So what is my favorite holiday? I have two. Obviously my birthday. Who wouldn't enjoy their birthday? And then I enjoy Christmas. I enjoy Christmas because that's when all of your family starts to come around, and same with Thanksgiving. It's kind of Christmas and Thanksgiving are kind of like the same for me. That's when everyone gets together and you see everybody, everyone who's out of town, they all come together, and it's kind of just the best time ever. That's my opinion. I also like setting up for Christmas, like the Christmas trees. Last year I got my own baby Christmas tree. It was my Charlie Brown Christmas tree, and I just love it. I like the smell. I just love fall. I'm all over the place. You know, I like every holiday. I can't just pick one. If I were picking one, it'd just be my birthday, I guess. I don't really know, if you can't tell. Anyways, with my powder, I just put it all over my face. I kind of put extra right here because this is where I tend to get a lot more greasy. That sounds gross to say. That's where I get oily. And that is that. So another question is 5 words to describe myself. So I would definitely say loving, sassy, passionate, caring, and confrontational, which isn't really good, but I can't be confrontational. I kind of egg things on, which I'm growing out of it, actually. But sometimes if I get in an argument with my mom, I kind of just pick and pick and pick, or just an argument with anybody. It's not good for anybody. Another question, what makes me laugh the most? Myself. I am a jokester. If you don't know who I am, you're missing out, because I am the funniest person. Some people might not think so, but I think I'm really funny. I make myself laugh all the time, just because I'm stupid. Like, I say the most random things ever. Like, last night I was out with my friends, and I was just being dumb. And it wasn't even like on purpose. I was just really curious and questions were just coming to mind. And I was talking about the arch of Whataburger, and I was like, why is there an arch? Like, what's the point of it? Like, it just makes it look stupid. And they were just laughing at me, and then I was talking about, I just talk about random things. But I'm funny. I can make myself laugh on a daily basis. I don't know if y'all can. I just think I'm that cool. I'm totally joking, FYI. For those of you who don't really know me that well and you're watching. So from here I just bronze. I use this Rimmel. I've had this for the longest time and it's breaking, and it's Rimmel natural bronzer, and by far one of my favorite things to do because I'm super pale. And, you know, a girl's gotta bronze up her life sometimes, and that's what I have to do. Now, I wouldn't say every time, because sometimes I just don't feel like it, but most of the time I do. And then I just get some of this powder, and I just set under to fix everything that went under, and just kind of perfect that line. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I'm like a squirrel sometimes. I'm like a squirrel sometimes, really, Haley. I meant I'm like a dog when it sees a squirrel. Wow. I just talk about stuff and then I'd go to another thing without transitioning, and I'm sorry for that. For those of you who are watching, I am so sorry. Hopefully you stay on track with me. If not, I mean, it is what it is. On to another question. What's one thing that I cannot go a day without? I probably couldn't go a day without my phone, but if we're talking like not necessities, because a phone is a necessity, probably couldn't go a day without mascara. I think mascara really opens up everything. And if I'm not really wanting to wear makeup, mascara is a must. I always wear mascara because I'm blonde, so my eyelashes, you can't even see them, but I have longer eyelashes. So I kind of just I look like a boy without mascara on. So that is that. I'm doing my highlight, and FYI, my highlight is my favorite. Doing my highlight is my favorite part of my makeup, because look at, I don't even know if you guys can see it, but look at the glow. And I use an e.l.f. highlighter, and I love it. Okay, I'm gonna answer a couple of questions because I'm gonna take a break. What makes you laugh the most? Did I just ask that? Yep, I did. Myself. What's the number one thing you'd save from a burning house? My blankies. I have baby blankets. I have 3 of them. I have a purple, a green, and a pink. I have had them since I was born. My purple one, I will not go anywhere without. If I'm going on trips, it is going with me. If I'm going to stay at my boyfriend's house, it is going with me. So that thing, if anything happens to that, I'm gonna cry very hard, because If y'all seen it has holes. It's just rough, but I love it. Why do you want to start a YouTube channel? I really have nothing better to do, and I do enjoy the idea of being able to influence others and just kind of help them out and give them a smile if people are going through rough times. And I know that when I'm sad or I'm just having a rough day or I want to laugh or I want something, advice or an idea, I go to YouTube and watch things. And I don't think people realize like how much of an influence they have on others. And I just want to be a good influence on others, and I know that when I'm watching, that's what I want in return, so I would like to give that as well. How many tattoos do you have? I have 2. So I have this one right here, and it says love in Indonesian, and then I have one right here on my ribs, on my side, and it has an earth, a moon, and a couple stars, and it says love you to the moon and back. My mom has said that to me my whole life, and it just means a lot to me, so I thought that I'd get that for her. And yeah, I didn't know I was getting all gushy. Why were you so quiet last semester in English? So, for the person who asked this question, if you end up watching this video, I was quiet because I didn't have my friend anymore. My best friend and I had the first semester English together, and it was fine, it was fun. I didn't really go out of my way to talk to anybody because I had her. So when second semester came around, everyone was already formed in their own groups, and surprisingly, I got the same people my first semester and my second semester for Comp 2, which was really weird, but it was fine. So I kind of just didn't want to go out of my way and try and make my way into those circles that were already formed, just because I'm not that type of person. I did have a conversation like every now and then with some people, but I didn't go out of my way to like talk to people just because I am kind of shy when it comes to that aspect, and I don't make friends that easily, so I need to do that. I definitely need to get out of my comfort zone and make friends in school, but that is my reasoning why. Will you live in Texas forever? I'm not sure. So another question that I had was, have you always lived in Texas? And the answer to that is no, and they kind of correspond together. I used to live in California. I moved here when I was 11, so I've been here for 7 or 8 years, I believe. All of my family is in California, so if I were ever to go somewhere else and not stay in Texas, it would be California just because of that. But when I moved to Texas, everything kind of went up for me in the right direction. If I was still in California, I don't think I'd be where I am today, just because the community is kind of different. So a lot of my friends just kind of went downhill and got into bad things, and a lot of family members did that as well. And I'm here and I'm doing great things. I'm the first grandchild to go to college. I'm really going up and I'm really doing things with my life versus people who are not. So if I were in California, I don't think I would be where I am. So in that aspect, I think I will more than likely stay in Texas because I don't want everything that I've done and worked hard for to go down. I just want it to go up, and I want to get further in life, and I want to accomplish all of my goals. But we will see. You never know. Things could change. I might go to a different state. I have no idea. Favorite makeup influencers: Jeffree Star, Manny, and Tati. Perfect. Love them all. That's that. I'm not even gonna comment. If you don't like them, please don't say anything rude. They are amazing, and if I could meet them ever, I would die. I would 100% die. And I'm not being dramatic. What do you want to be when you grow up? So I'm currently going to school. I'm actually in my second semester of college at my community college, and I will be transferring in a year from now, which is crazy. But I am going to be an obstetrician. I am majoring in biology, so that's super exciting. And I can't wait. Just the idea of giving people, giving them their baby, giving them their pride and joy and everything that they've been waiting for, giving them a family. That's just so amazing. You're bringing life into this world, and that's just crazy to me. It's going to be awesome to actually be able to do it. What's your favorite color? Sorry, my stepdad's walking and I don't want him to walk in. My favorite color is purple. I love purple, which is weird because I barely have purple in my room. If you saw my room, there's like green and blue and all of those everywhere. But purple is my favorite color. I kind of like the lavender. I like dark purple. It's just amazing. What's my favorite food? Oh, that's difficult because if we're talking snacks, I really like spicy chips. I like hot Cheetos. I like the Dynamites by Doritos. I like Takis. It's just great. If we're talking sweets, that's where it kind of gets complicated because I like sour candies, but then I like cookies, and it just depends what kind of mood I'm in. I like a bunch of stuff. I love pizza, French fries. Oh my gosh, I love French fries. I want French fries now. I'm gonna go get French fries. Yes?
Are you still filming?
Yep, that's why there's a sign on my door. It's awkward. I'm just gonna brush that away. I don't really do much. I'm just gonna do my everyday makeup routine. So last step is mascara. What college do I want to transfer to? I want to transfer to Texas State. It has been the school I've been talking about since I was like a sophomore in college. That's when we kind of started getting pushed towards, you know, picking what we wanted to do in life, and I have always said Texas State. So that's that. I'm really excited for a year from now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna live on campus or do like apartment housing covered by this school, but I'm excited for like that experience. And yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I get super into it. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I'm super excited. How many siblings do I have? I actually have, how many do I have? I have 3 that are in California currently. I have a brother who's Landon. I have a brother named Ryan, and then I have a sister named Cheyenne. They are all amazing. They can make me laugh when I'm not having a good day. They are just the funniest kids ever. They are all younger. I'm the oldest. So that's kind of crazy. And then my mom is actually pregnant right now, and I have a sibling on the way whose name is Brooklyn. She will be here in December, which is super exciting. It's just going to be a really, really, really large age difference, which is going to be, I don't want people to think that Brooklyn's my child. That's the only thing I'm worried about, but you never know. Maybe I just overthink things and they won't. I don't even think people question it. I'm an overthinker. I have one more question, but I'm going to wait to answer that in a minute. I'm gonna finish doing my mascara, and then I'll be back to answer the last question. Okay guys, so the last thing I do is I get my setting spray. I actually have 2. I don't know which one I want to use today. I have my Morphe one, and then I have this new Tarte one, and it smells like cucumbers, and it kind of feels like you just dipped your face in a waterfall. Imagine that, and that's what it feels like. I'm actually going to use this one. Whew. I love it. I'm gonna Okay, so the last question is, I saved this last for a reason because it's kind of a sore subject for people, and I know it is for me, but the question is, how do you deal with fake friends? And for a while, I didn't know how to deal with fake friends. I didn't comprehend or grasp the idea that your friend could talk behind your back and just be a nasty person behind your back. I struggled with this a lot in high school because of those reasons of me not grasping everything, and I didn't really understand it. It was just kind of like, how do you go around and act like you're my friend but then talk about me? It just didn't make sense. Now, as I'm getting older, I don't really care as much. I've lost it. If you don't want to be my friend, you don't need to be my friend. I don't want you to be my friend. You know, me and my friends say quality versus quantity. I don't need a lot of friends. It'd be nice to have multiple friends, but I don't need them. And I'm fine with the friends that I have today because I know they will always have my back. They will always be here if I need them. They're my shoulder to cry on, all of it. And when I think of people who were my friend, but really were talking about me behind my back, I just think that they did it for attention, and it's just a waste of my time, a waste of your time. If you have nothing better to do than talk about me, then I don't know where you're going with life and what direction you're going, because that's not going to get you anywhere. So with that being said, that is my last question. This is my everyday makeup routine, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to leave my hair like this in my little braid. Just because I'm not really doing anything today. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other questions, please comment below and I will answer them. Thank you for watching, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.